Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley and I'm a second-year vet student at St. George's University. Today starts my crazy final exam schedule for my last 7 finals. I don't know how I'm going to manage to get through all of these exams, but we are going to try our absolute best to get to our 3rd year of vet school. So stay tuned. Throughout this video, I will be showing you what the final exam schedule is like with the old curriculum at SGU. I'm not sure how the new curriculum is going to work yet, but this is just going to be my exam process. During term 4, this will end up being 10 final exams. It's been a lot of work. It is Saturday morning, so I am going to go ahead and head to campus because I am supposed to be studying with friends today and going over some of the big topics for Pathology 2. We have covered 3 modules worth of material, and just in like the last week, we've gone through 1.5 modules. So it's pretty much all brand new information that we just learned that we have to know by Monday. I will be studying a lot today for that course, and then maybe doing a little bit of surgical skills, but that one I'm not too worried about yet because Pathology is first and that's our first big final. But anyway, I am also in the moving process, so I actually have to pack up my entire apartment by the end of these 2 weeks, so it's gonna be great! And I have to finish my research, like analysis and data, so I can start working on that this summer to present at the next research day. So let's get started with the day. I am going to go ahead and get some laundry started and get some dishes done before I head to campus, and then we have a full day planned. It is Sunday. Yesterday was so crazy. I just completely forgot to film like too much of the day, so I apologize for that. I didn't get home until like midnight or 12:30, and I know for sure I didn't fall asleep until like 2 or 3. And now it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. I didn't get much sleep, but I still got some, so that's good. But today's another busy day because I have my pathology final tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning. It's a total of 60 questions. It's over 3 modules worth of materials, so it's quite a bit. So I'm going to do a lot of studying today and honestly hope for the best. Honestly, I shouldn't be on campus too long today. I know one of my friends was thinking about leaving around like 9 or 10 tonight so we can sleep and then get up super early to study again. We'll see how that goes. But for this morning, I actually am moving some stuff to my friend's place again, just so I don't have as much to move during the final 2 weekends that I'm here. And I really need to fold the laundry that I did yesterday, because I haven't folded it, so I need to do that. I might just hold off until I get back tonight, and then I also have to finish my research binder too and return that tomorrow. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and clean my sheets and my pillowcases just to start prepping that to move, because honestly the last thing that I really want to move is my comforter, because that's probably the biggest thing I have in this apartment. I just want to go back to bed. But we have too much work to do, so let's get started. It is almost midnight, so I am going to get some sleep now. I got through everything on my list today, so I'm really happy, but I'm really scared about this final tomorrow because this was actually the class that I failed my midterm exam. I'm still passing the course, but it still has me worried that I'm not going to do so well in this one, so I studied a lot over the past few days, so I'm hoping that it's enough. We will see tomorrow after the exam. I'm really scared, but it's okay. We are going to try and get some sleep and then get up super early tomorrow just to start studying again and wake myself up before the exam at 8:30. So I will see you guys in the morning. I just finished taking the Pathology 2 final and it was really difficult, but I think I studied enough where I hopefully at least passed it. From what I calculated, I ended up with a C on the exam. I'm hoping for a little bit better, or at least just a 70 so I could pass. One exam down, 6 more to go. And tomorrow is surgical skills, so I need to start studying for that now because it's another 8:30 exam. At the moment, I am going to go to Container Park with some friends because one of my friends has his birthday today, so we are going to celebrate that. And I'll end up getting some food, maybe a drink, and then I need to get back to studying. Just got out of the shower. I came back a little bit ago, but it has been such a crazy afternoon. I actually spoke with my father to see how he was doing after his medical appointment today. He had to get the 30 shots of Botox around his head because of his migraines. He's doing pretty well after that procedure, but we were just talking through what's to be expected for his procedure on Thursday. I'm definitely not looking forward to that surgery for him. I know he's the one who's going through it, but I wish I was home for this one because this one's a really risky surgery this time. But I'm hoping he makes it through. With the procedure on Thursday, he had to go to a specialized hospital to get this procedure done, but they don't know how extensive the surgery is going to be yet. They don't know if they're going to have to do an intensive surgery or how many hours it'll be, or if he has to stay multiple nights for recovery after that. So we're just kind of playing it by ear. The surgery was originally scheduled in like late July. Now it's been moved forward because of the extent of damage to his esophagus and stomach. So they have to go in and see if they can fix it. This will be the second time that they're having to try and fix this. So I'm hoping it works this time, but I'm kind of really stressed out. I really wish I wasn't dealing with this during finals week, but can't really control that. So all I can do is hope for the best and keep studying. But the other piece of news tonight was around 10 p.m., which is when I was leaving Marion Hall, which is where I like to study for my midterms and finals. One of the workers on campus came in and said that the study hall was actually being closed tomorrow, and we kind of all started freaking out because We already have a veterinary space that we can't even study in currently because that's being renovated. And then they were moving all of the equipment into this lab area where we're studying. So they were just going to close it off entirely, but thankfully we were able to talk to the really friendly staff worker, and he was able to get us at least half of the building so we can still study in there. Since there's so many exams going on around campus, there are like no study spaces available inside. And studying outside is kind of out of the question because it is so unbelievably hot. Like, it's miserable to study outside, so I don't think I would be very productive studying outside, but at least we got that taken care of. But it is almost 11 o'clock here now, but I do have to get some cleaning done, try and get some laundry done. I know I should be studying for my final tomorrow, but I feel like I've been studying a lot today and I feel pretty confident on it. It's gonna be okay. Everything's going to be fine. We just had a few minor hiccups today. Hopefully that's the end of the bad news. These finals are brutal, but only 6 more to go, and after tomorrow then it'll only be 5. Let's get this done. I am back from surgical skills. I think it went pretty well. I definitely messed up on like at least 1 or 2 questions, and it was only 35 questions. It wasn't very many, so I hope I didn't lose more points than that because I'm trying to maintain my grade. But afterwards, I did decide to come home because I really need to catch up on some sleep before my next 2 exams. So I'm just gonna stay home for a few hours and then I will head back to campus to study some more for the rest of the night. But I ended up getting a egg white bagel, and honestly, it's so good. I cannot wait to eat it. It's from the New York bagel store on campus. So I just wanted to get something small and light, and then I'll probably eat some ice cream as well because I'm trying to get rid of everything in my fridge before I leave. Might end up taking a shower too before I go back to campus. I'm so tired, but only 5 more exams to go. Yesterday went pretty well with the studying. However, I didn't get to finish my study guide yet for livestock nutrition, even though my test is tomorrow. But I only have 2 more lectures to get through, so I will do that this morning and then I will start hardcore studying for it. It's only 13 lectures, so it's not terrible, but this exam is worth 70% of our grade. And it's only 40 questions. So we really can't miss that many. So that's the part that's making me nervous, but everything's gonna be okay. I'm sorry I didn't vlog too much yesterday. Just a lot of stuff happened in the afternoon with calling home and seeing how, like, the procedure is gonna happen on Thursday for my dad. I mean, the situation is definitely not ideal, but it could be a lot worse. He was just joking with me on the phone about things that he really shouldn't be joking about right now. It just means that he's in good spirits and hopefully he'll make it through just fine. Honestly, the doctors won't really know how extensive the damage is to his esophagus and stomach until they actually operate. We're unsure of a lot of things with this procedure. Like, I wish we actually knew what was going to happen. Since it's such a weird condition, they're not sure what to do. Hopefully it'll get fixed tomorrow. I'm just trying to focus on school, but it's really hard today because this is the first major surgery that I'm missing for my dad. But we have to get through these finals, and we have to push through to my 3rd year of vet school. Like, I'm trying so hard. I don't know. I'm feeling very drained today, but I am going to head to campus now, finish off that study guide, do my Anki decks, do some Kahoots for livestock nutrition, and then probably start on my study guide for veterinary public health, because that's going to be a very big exam for only 35 questions. It's going to be a very productive day. I decided to come home a little bit early because I had a pretty bad mental breakdown on campus and my friends were really worried. So I decided to come home just so I didn't worry them anymore, because they need to focus on studying and I need to get my emotions back under control. I'm just feeling very overwhelmed today, and it's not just with exams, it's with everything that's happened this term. I'm really grateful I have such great friends though. They've really helped me throughout this entire term. I did just take a shower and that really helped. It's around like 7:30 and I still have to study for my nutrition exam tomorrow, but I'm now making myself some tea and then I'll probably eat some ice cream and then I will go back to studying, because unfortunately school doesn't stop even if you're having a rough time. So I really have to push myself through this time and just hope for the best while studying. Just finished with the nutrition final, and I think it went okay. I definitely didn't get the grade I wanted, but still think I passed. And that's honestly all that matters in vet school, is that I pass. But I am going to take a break because I only got like 2 hours of sleep last night. It was just kind of rough. I'm gonna eat my breakfast really quick. I got a donut and an egg white bagel this morning. So, gonna eat that really quick and then I'll get back to studying because I do have an exam tomorrow at 11 for veterinary public health, so I am excited for that. I decided to come home early tonight because I am really tired. I think I only got like 2 or 3 hours of sleep last night. I definitely need to get some sleep tonight since I have my veterinary public health exam tomorrow at 11 a.m. I need to be wide awake for that, so I'm just gonna get up a little bit earlier tomorrow to make up for the time. It's around like 10:30 right now, so it's definitely early for me to be going to sleep. I need some sleep. It has been an emotionally draining couple of days, just going through everything with exams and keeping updated with how my dad is doing in the hospital. His surgery went well today, at least from what we've heard from the doctors. They're keeping him overnight though, for at least one night. I don't know if it'll be longer than that because he's in a lot of pain. I mean, it was a 4.5-hour surgery. They were repairing a lot of the scar tissue that happened with the first procedure, and they did the exact same procedure, like almost tacking his stomach to the esophagus to hopefully prevent his vomiting, so the ulceration from the esophagus and the stomach can go down. Dealing with a lot this week. I'm hoping that this next week is going to be a little bit easier, but honestly I'm not sure because of the recovery time. It's going to be really rough when I get home to help out with that this summer. I'm getting to the point of finals week where I'm just like, can this just end so I can go home and get good grades as well? That would be nice. It's okay. Only 4 more exams to go, and then after tomorrow it's only 3, so I'm happy about that. But I do have quite a bit of stuff to do tomorrow after my exam, so I'll explain that all tomorrow once I wake up and finish the exam. So I will see you guys in the morning. I am back from the Veterinary Public Health final exam. It was kind of hard, but I think I still at least managed to pass it. I don't know if I got to keep the grade that I wanted, but that's okay. I'm still doing really well in the course, so it doesn't matter, and I will still graduate as a vet, so again, it doesn't matter. I decided to come home because I have a lot of logistics stuff to get done. I need to start really packing up my stuff and moving it to my friend's place. I was planning on taking a nap, but honestly, I'm not too tired, so I actually ordered some food from Shawarma King, which is really close to campus, and that should be here in about an hour, and I'll show you what it looks like when it gets here. And I'm just watching a travel vlog from Egypt at the moment just to relax because I am so tired of studying and I need a break. My next exam isn't until Monday, so we have a little bit of time. It's been a long week, and I'm really glad it's done. We got a lot of stuff to do, so I'm gonna get started. Has been a long couple of days. It is Saturday. A lot has happened since I last talked. For Friday afternoon, I had 2 review sessions for my anesthesiology final that is on Monday, and then my clinical medicine final that is on Wednesday. Both went okay. However, anesthesiology is kind of messed up for our final exam. Instead of 70 questions, like is stated in the syllabus and what they had originally said, now it's going to be 50 questions, and each question is worth 1.4 points now. So we definitely can't miss many questions now in order to pass the class. I'm not sure why they decided to make this change, but it's no longer cumulative. So all the old material I had studied before they announced this isn't even going to be on the exam now. I don't know why they waited this long to tell us that it's not cumulative anymore and that it's less questions, but it is what it is. I can't change it. It's just really frustrating because there is still like so much material that they could have easily made an extra 20 questions. I spent all day today studying for anesthesiology and I still feel like I know nothing. So I'm getting really nervous about the exam because I have to do well on it. I want to do well on it. So I'm just a little nervous. And then I got an update from my parents today about how my dad's procedure went. And it turns out the first procedure that was done like about 1.5 years ago, they did it completely wrong and actually, in fact, worsened the condition more than they were fixing it. The second operation, they think they finally, got rid of everything that had went wrong with the first procedure, and they worked around the scar tissue, and hopefully they've corrected it this time so it doesn't break apart. He was only in the hospital for 1 day, so that was good that they were able to release him and they didn't see any issues where they had to keep him longer. I'm exhausted and it's already 12:30 at night. I am going to get some sleep, but I'm trying to keep my head up and just try and focus on the rest of the exams. Only 3 more to go, so I'm really happy about that. I am so burnt out. I am just emotionally, mentally checked out of vet school at this point, and I have been for about 2 months now. I'm looking forward to the summer. I will just be really happy when I'm not studying and not moving. I'm just enjoying my time at home. But tomorrow is another big day of studying, so I am going to get some sleep now, and I will see you all in the morning. Good morning, it is Sunday. Today I have decided to study at my apartment this morning because I wanted to do something for the very last time in this apartment. I've decided I'm gonna drink some tea on my balcony for the last time because my new apartment doesn't have one, so this will be the last time I can actually enjoy it before the rest of my exams happen. It's kind of a bittersweet moment. And then I do need to get some cleaning done today in the apartment before I leave because I don't want to wait until the last minute to do that. So I've slowly been gradually, over the past couple of weeks, going through my apartment and cleaning it and moving stuff. I'm only in this apartment for, about 6 more days. It's not very long. So I actually do need to start really throwing stuff out, seeing what I need to move, seeing what I'm bringing back to the States with me. So in between studying this morning, I will do that. Then I'll be back on campus this afternoon. Back from Anesthesiology final. It was pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie, but hopefully it went okay. That's all I'm hoping for, but now I need to start studying for clinical medicine, so I'm going to go start doing that now. Only 2 more to go. I hope I can get through the next 2 just fine. I really hope I passed anesthesiology. That was a really rough exam. I decided to come home because I was getting too frustrated on campus. Everywhere was having a test and they wouldn't even allow us to use the restroom at a lot of the locations because they were worried we were going to disturb the people in their exam. I am home. I just decided to get in my robe because I wanted to be comfy, but I am going to go ahead and get started on studying again. It is around 4:30 now. I took about 2 hours off just to sleep because I was exhausted. Now it's time to get back to it. morning. It is Tuesday, and today I need to really start studying for my clinical medicine final that is tomorrow morning. It's a total of 60 questions, and it covers a wide variety of topics like cardiology, endocrine, what to do during natural disasters with the animals in particular, and like how to get them out of tricky situations, like if a horse is stuck in a mud pit or something, what do you do with that? And then we covered a lot with this class, and thankfully the final exam is not cumulative, so that means like all the material from the midterm to now will be tested on the final exam. So there's quite a bit to do. I finished my study guide last night. It's like 51 pages, I think, but it's covering like all the major points in the last couple of lectures that will be tested on the final exam tomorrow. So I'm going to study that today, and then I'll probably go through a couple of Kahoots that some of my classmates found for this class. And I also need to edit the vlog that's going out this week, so I will be doing that today. It's gonna be crazy, but I am going to go ahead and get started. It's around 9:30 in the morning, so I start off later. I am back from campus. The studying went pretty well today, but I'm really tired. So I am going to go ahead and take a shower, and then I'll study a little bit more tonight. Probably pack up some stuff because I'm leaving soon. It's been a really productive day. I'm really happy with what I got through. So I'm hoping my exam tomorrow goes well. It's the day of my clinical medicine final. Oh, I'm super nervous. I'm about to go to campus and get started with studying this morning. It's at 8:30. I don't have too much longer to study, but we're gonna do our best, just to review slightly. I'll talk to you when it's done. Good morning. It is Thursday morning. I am sorry I didn't vlog very much yesterday. I was just really drained from the exam, and I just did not feel like filming very much. But clinical medicine went pretty good. I thought for sure I got a C on it, but then I started comparing notes with some of my friends, and I actually did better on the exam than I thought. I don't know if I managed to get a B or an A on it, but I'm hoping it'll at least keep my grade where it is. It's crazy to think I only have one more final exam to go. I'm definitely not prepared for it because I still have one more study guide to make for tomorrow's exam, and it's at 8:30 in the morning, total of 40 questions for exotics. We're going over companion birds and poultry, so looking at kind of the diseases that they can get, looking at the anatomy, the nutrition, everything you can possibly think of, we're being tested on tomorrow. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm kind of glad it's the last final that we're ending on because it's very interesting material. I personally do not like dealing with birds, but I know a lot of people do. So it's still interesting to learn about. But I am going to head to campus soon. I do have some laundry going. Then I actually need to start packing tonight to go home. I'm so happy. And I will check into my Airbnb tomorrow, so it's great. I'm super excited for that because I definitely need some sleep after tomorrow's exam. It's just been a crazy couple of weeks. I don't know how me or my classmates have managed it because it's just been non-stop. We did it. We are close to the finish line. I am going to head to campus now and get started. I am back from campus from studying, and I put a load of laundry in this morning, but I think I broke the machine, which isn't good because I'm leaving tomorrow. and I need it to work for one more thing. I'm just letting it air out because all of my clothes were like dripping wet. So I had to put them out on my balcony to hopefully dry them because I don't want to put them in the dryer because I have an exam tomorrow that I need to sleep for. I can't believe I did this. I really hope it's not broken and that it just needed me to get the excess water out of it. But we'll see in the morning because I really need it to work. But we'll see if it does tomorrow. That's not how I imagined this week to end. But the studying went pretty well today. I was studying with one of my friends who is also taking the exam with me tomorrow. So we're going to meet up super early to go over the rest. And the next time you see me, hopefully I will be completely done with the exam and feeling good after it. I am going to get some sleep and try not to think about my washing machine. I hope it works in the morning, but I will see you guys tomorrow. I am back from the final exam, my last final that makes it halfway through my vet school degree. I can't believe it. The last exam went pretty well, I think. I'm hoping I bumped up my grade a little bit. But afterwards, I decided to get some drinks and hang out with my friends before they left for today. Because I won't see them for a couple of months. Crazy to think about. It's going to be my last summer ever where I'm completely off. There's no other summer after this. Even if I were to go back to school, I would end up working throughout the time, so I will never get a summer break off again. So I'm really going to enjoy it this time. I did kind of want to tell you the plan, if you have stayed this long, on what's happening this summer. I am going on a cruise instead of going to Germany like originally planned. My dad has to recover from his surgery, and unfortunately the doctors did not clear him for flights. So we are driving to Miami and taking a cruise. These are also the last few hours I have in this apartment. But I am going to check into the Airbnb later today, so be sure to subscribe to the channel because I will be showing all of that in the next video. But we have some very exciting things happening next term, so be sure to look out for all of that because I will be announcing my clinical year school. I will be doing my first couple of surgeries next term, as long as I make it to term 5, or you'll be seeing me do a resit exam. Hopefully not. We're gonna keep our fingers crossed that I passed. But if you did enjoy this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more, and I will catch you on next week's vlog.